please do not go there. I'm recording a piece of paper that was put on the outside of this window that the public can see. Okay? You want to get a judge down here to get involved in it? I'll be more than willing to talk to him. So you're closing the... I need to talk to the lady. Thank you.
I was gonna go smoke a cigarette.
You're not filming in there.
No.
You got.
No.
You know what?
My camera's pointed that way. This one's pointed. It's pointed right here and right here. I'm reading the thing to see what I could do. I'm not filming in there. My camera's facing this way. This one's facing this way, and this one's facing this way.
I have no idea. I have no
Okay.
idea
Well, that's what I was doing. I was trying to read your law on it.
Yeah,
That's all.
Please don't record in here.
Just trying to read your law on it.
I appreciate you, brother.
Why's it always gotta be drama? Don't point your camera at that window there, man.
That's what they said?
Yeah, well, they got an ordinance, and I understand that. And I was
the sergeant earlier said that if you point the camera towards that window over there, that it's illegal in this entry lobby.
Can I?
How you doing, Madge?
Can I?
Yeah, this lady came out of this office and she was like, you can't record through the window.
You can't record through the window, Madge.
Johnny 5-0. Reminded me of Johnny 5-0 when the lady
Can you
came
go to the
out.
middle window? Oh, are you done with her?
Oh, that's
There she is.
You can go to the middle. When you tell you go to the middle, okay?
okay.
She's back from a cigarette break. You can go to the middle window.
You're so sweet. And Lady likes my voice. I
I love Madge.
I'm a big fan.
I love it.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Hey, when you see how nasty these people were when we first got here before I went live, you'll understand. You'll be like, oh yeah, you're being really nice, actually. I mean, these people lost their shit on us. They got aggressive with me. This woman right here was up in my face, swatting at my camera. I mean, the dude over here interrupted like 20 times. And then Marge comes out and says, oh, hello. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
The young officer.
You got to go through the security. Sir, Oh.
Oh.
I was just trying to help make sure the building's secure. She looks suspicious to me. So this bitch is swatting at my camera. This dude's over here saying, you can't do that, you can't do that. And Marge is coming out saying, you can't record through the window. And I'm like, dude, well, everybody please just, I haven't eaten breakfast even. Well, everyone please just fuck off, dude. You're not allowed to point your camera towards that window. That window.
Yeah.
I managed to do that right there.
You read the sign? Building?
No, I didn't read the sign.
All right, you can't give it back to you if you're not in the building. If you're in the building, you give it back.
Okay, you can't point your camera towards that window. Right, Sarge?
Not under.
Record you.
This is a publicly accessible area, man. I just want to point out that I can stand here all day and record. I'm leaving, but just for purposes of telling you, I can do this as long as I want to stand here and do this.
Daddy, this guy said he was going to arrest me if I did that. Falco, he said he was going to arrest me.
He's not. Nobody's going to arrest me for being in a public area recording into a publicly.
No,
viewable space.
Falco said he
That's
would.
a plain view doctrine that
Didn't
all
you-
these cops know well about. So
So you learned different?
y'all been educated. Awesome.
Oh.
All right, thank you guys. All right, cool.
Did he?
Appreciate you guys.
Education.
Take care. Hey, that's all learning is what matters.
Can you go in there and take these signs down right here? This right here is not lawful. It's not.
Can you tell her
I really would like
not
to
to
know who
swat at my camera anymore? Can you tell her that?
Is she law
Thank.
enforcement?
I'm sorry. Can you say? She didn't hear you. What,
Don't swat anymore. But I'm not her boss.
all right, thank
have to
you.
talk
I
to
appreciate
her.
it. You heard the sergeant, right, ma'am?
Yeah, no, see, I'm not her boss. So.
Do you have a
You heard
qualification
the
card?
you heard the sergeant though. He said don't swat at his camera anymore, right? You heard that, right, ma'am? He said don't swat at my camera
Something looks to me
anymore.
like somebody helped her get her qualification.
Don't be mean.
I'm not mean.
You should have seen what she was doing to me, man. She was swatting in my face.
I'm just curious. I mean, I was part of law enforcement once in my life.
She was trying to body check me.
We shoot every day.
I mean,
Well, Oklahoma, yeah. You got
Yeah, we know things.
if she'd been a man, she'd probably been on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, we open the window up and.
I kind of wish.
I mean, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to anybody. What she was doing to me.
We're not even allowed to Africa California anymore.
I know. Oklahoma.
You know, it's funny.
I was just curious if she could qualify.
You get guys that, like this kid here, over
Okay.
here, telling me,
Are you ready? Are you ready? You want to go? You want to go?
Department of Corrections.
Okay,
You ready?
sorry.
Ah, I'll tell you that's right.
Hey, have a good one. Hey, don't. Thanks, guys. Hey, don't swat at my camera. Sergeant said. Thank you, man.
Man, shout out to my homie Tri-State Artist, man. This was a blessing surprise, man. I'll be honest with you. This is my guy, man. I check his videos out. He be on my channel when he can. I don't necessarily know. I think he did put it in the title what his video was at, guys, but I didn't look, man. Y'all gotta forgive me for that, man. But wherever the hell we at, that's where we at. Hold up, let me go see right quick. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the video they said it, but y'all gotta blame Tri-State for that. He didn't put it in the title or the description. But the video is over. Number one, if that's all you wanted to see, you know what I mean? That will only be me talking from this point on, man. I gotta slow my ass back down again. Something I'll talk about in another video, man. I am Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. It's humid, man, but it's not so hot. You know what I mean? It's a little cool. I'm pretty sure it might be cooler tonight, and it's so beautiful out here, man. Florida has such beautiful landscape, and then the sun is setting, so. Tri-State, man, who you got with you, man? We got the White Avengers, man. Listen, this video had me up and down. This is another reason I say I got to calm down, because the whole time the women were telling them, and I'm going to get on y'all ass, ladies, so if you one of them females, you sensitive as hell, you might not want to watch this video. Or you one of the guys who's super sensitive about women getting checked when they deserve to be checked, you might not want to watch either, but the entire time they're telling my man Tri-State, and that was him, like, not the first guy who was saying I'm recording this sign and I need to speak to somebody if you want to call a judge down. Tri-State was the next guy who was literally, you could see, because we couldn't see a damn thing on his camera, he was not recording anything, you know what I mean? Which when he begins to say, I mean, listen, man, you could be at a damn landfill in Florida, and I promise you, I mean, you could be in outer space in Florida, and somehow one of these people with these loud-ass cars gonna find a way to ride by. That should be pissing me off. I ain't got nothing against you people with loud-ass cars. I do have something against your loud-ass cars, because why the hell your car gotta be that damn loud? Calm down, man. Anyway, Tri-State was clearly not recording. That shit just irritated the hell out of me. Tri-State was literally not recording anything. So when he says, hey man, I was just looking at the paper on the wall, reading it, I mean, it kind of just 1 + 1 = 2 makes sense, right? Hell, we weren't there, so we can't verify, but this is my man. I'm always going to believe Americans over government officials. So when the lady comes up saying what he can't do, and then he's kind of like explaining to her that he wasn't doing that anyway, and then he kind of just let it roll off his chest. And this is when the video had me a little tense, because I was just reminded. That's why I don't go into those situations. I'm not going to let you tell me what I can and can't do. Like, that is one of my major top, maybe #1 pet peeves. I cannot stand people who think they have the right and authority and power and will to go around telling other free human beings what they can and can't do. It makes me want to use curse words. So lady, I don't personally give a damn that you're a female like a lot of people would. One of the guys even said it at the end of the video when he was talking about the cop and how she was behaving. He said if you were a man, this is how this situation would have played out. Everybody got the right to see life how they see it. I don't see life like that. If you're being disrespectful to me, if you're trying to act like you are some type of dictator to me, if you're over here trying to bully me, which is what I'm going to talk about when it comes to women, then I don't have to respond to you according to your gender. I can respond to you according to your level of disrespect and my liberty as a human being. So your ass gonna get the same treatment a man would have got if he would have stepped at me like that, because you old enough to know better, and you should know better the same way a man your age that doesn't suffer from mental problems would and should know damn better. You don't get a pass because your ass has a vagina. Which brings me back to this female cop that I definitely want to touch on before I get out of here and forget it, man. Women do shit like that a lot. The dude literally said it. If it were a man, sir, what about her being a damn woman to get, the problem I have with that is, that's how they get that entitled mindset that they're supposed to be able to walk up in any man's face and be a threat. Whether they're like posing a threat, I mean, it's legal. You don't even have to put your hands on somebody to pose a threat. There are things that you can say and do without putting your hands on somebody to pose a threat. Definitely walking up in someone's face is posing a threat, you know, with hostility. But then he says she's swatting at her camera and stuff, and I don't get this idea that she had to be a man for you to check that shit, family. Because like I said, if nothing else, that's why a lot of women get this entitled ass mindset that they're supposed to be able to walk up on any men like that. And I'm just never one of those. It doesn't have to do with your gender. It's just more upsetting because that's a phrase that I've coined in my lifetime. A lot of women are just reverse bullies. They don't bully with their size and their strength. They bully with their damn gender. They bully because they know all they have to do is cry wolf. You know how many times I've seen women start with men, and then when men respond, they'll say something like, what type of man treats a woman like that? What type of man does this to a woman? What type of man talks to a woman like, bitch, you're not no woman when you're approaching me with the hostility of the amount of aggression that you're approaching me with. You're a fucking threat. I don't have to let your gender calm me down or hypnotize me, but you're a threat. You're going to get treated like a threat. And the next level of problem that women recognize and know, and this is another reason why they pull the reverse bullying bullshit so much, they know that society is hypnotized and brainwashed into seeing them as a victim no damn matter what. All they have to do is be involved into it in an altercation with someone. And society is going to see them as a victim, i.e. a woman, smaller woman in the face of a bigger man, and the situation is getting heated and elevated, escalated, and voices are raising. The majority of people are going to look into that situation not knowing what the hell is going on and see the man as a threat. Especially it's compounded by the fact that she's a cop, because that's the same logic they have with cops. They see cops in escalated situations with citizen and civilian Americans, and they look and they automatically assume that the cop is the one that needs help. The cop is the one that must be right in the situation. This is the type of brainwash I can't deal with, and that's why I mostly stay to myself. Because I promise you, cop, woman, whatever special interest group you have, nobody is going to pose a threat to me, and nobody's going to walk up on me in hostile ways, and I'm just going to stand down because they got some type of special interest tag attached to their persona or their person. I don't give no damn. You're a threat, you get dealt with like a threat. And I'm pointing that out because my man said at the beginning of the video, we didn't see, and it's not hard for me to believe because we often see cops and women do this. You just can't call either of them out because it's hypocrisy. It's blasphemy in modern society, man. Fuck that shit. I don't live in those special interest ass worlds y'all live in. I live in the real world. And if your ass wrong, your ass just wrong, and you're going to get called out for it. Now, throughout the video, the one thing that balanced it and brought my ass back down to civility, here we go. We got another loud ass for nothing car. The one thing that balanced it and brought me back down to civility, guys, I'm sitting at this damn park. I don't think I'm gonna come over here anymore. They just got too much traffic. It's still beautiful though. But yeah, in the end, when this big homie came out, because the thing that was bothering me, like I said, going back to Tri-State, when the lady was like, you can't record, don't do that, you can't. I'm like, bitch, you lying. You see what I'm saying? And once again, that's another special interest demographic. We're just supposed to bow down and show this respect and reverence because these are older ladies. Yes, yes. If you command and evoke that type of reverence and respect, man, I'm a huge respecter of OGs. I think I said that in one of my videos. Matter of fact, I'm just a huge respecter of humanity. But I do look at certain people like, we should not honor or value them more, but I think we should reverence them more, you know what I mean? Because they are the reason that we're able to do a lot of things that we do because they gone before us. So in that regard, hell yeah, we're going to respect and reverence them on a different level, not necessarily more, but once again, only if you evoke that type of respect. When you behaving like a damn dictator-ass terrorist, that's how you're going to get responded to. There's no special interest group that can save you in my eyes. I'm just speaking for me, right? But once again, and then you got more people saying, hey, that specific window over there. And while they were saying it, I was trying to think of a title to the video. Why in the hell is we in this wide ass public space, but y'all have carved out this section of air that is illegal to record? Who in the hell do that make sense to? So when Big Dog came out, he stood right in front of the window and covered like, what's up with that daddy stuff, man? Y'all play too much. We don't, it's a little, nah, I'm gonna let that rock. But he came out and my man was like, yeah, they said we can't record in that window right there. And my man stood right in front of that window and began to record. Hey man, that's some trailhand stuff right there. So salute to you. You brought the video home because I was on edge until then. I'm like, what? I'm in my mind. I'm saying all kind of swear words I shouldn't be saying or thinking. And then he came down and he, you know what I mean, he brought balance back to the situation. I also got to give a shout out to this sergeant, man. I don't be knowing how to take cops. Y'all work for gangbangers and terrorist fam, but I can't not describe what was on the scene. He came out there, he's very polite, he's very amicable. He was really kind of, at least in this video, I didn't see other portions of it. It seemed to be, he was backing up the non-laws originally, and then, but the reason I say that, because he apologized. He said, hey, we learned. But, you know, that's an adult thing to do. When you're wrong, you just say you're wrong, you apologize, and then there's no hostility here. There's no need to be. But as you can see, you look over into the corner and you see the little mini gender terrorist, the reverse bully. She's still mad as hell. Why are you mad as hell, ma'am? I'm pretty sure that's not how your oath of office or your mission statement or any of your department guidelines say you're supposed to behave or interact with the citizen. And we're just talking about your behavior after your ass was clearly wrong and you tried to terrorize these grown-ass men like they couldn't bap your ass through a wall. We're not even talking about your behavior prior when you were being violent and vicious. We're talking about after your ass knew you were wrong, you still could not be adult enough to get your damn emotions under control. But once again, man, shout out to this sergeant. As usual, you see they call like 30 gangbangers out there. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but they lie on us all the time, so I don't mind. I think he did have a good attitude. But being in your position, sir, I would also like to think there are certain things that you would know. You know what I mean? And but I don't know the demographics. I don't know the layout. I don't know the context of y'all department down there. I hope that was a lot learned so these citizens don't have to be worried about thugs pulling up on them because they're simply being American, man. I found this very interesting, this audit. Once again, shout out to Tri-State Audit. I'm going to leave a link in the description and the comment section, Lord willing. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my man and tell me in the comments, if you care to, what you think about this audit. I'm Trey and Bill. I'm out.
You're not filming in there.
No.
You got,
No.
you know what?
My camera's pointed that way. This one's pointed. It's pointed right here and right here. I'm reading the thing to see what I could do. I'm not filming in there. My camera's facing this way. This one's facing this way.
And you don't need to. That man don't owe you no explanations. Overextended authority, man. I think you handled it well. I think you should learn what you're talking about. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.